Hi, my name is Nicole, and this is the CK Diary Podcast. Hey everyone, I'm so glad that you guys are joining me to chat today. Today is episode 45. It is going to be a short one. I barely have anything to show you. I am filming. It is Saturday, November 16th. This will be up on Monday. There's not really a whole lot going on. We did decorate for Christmas last night and today. It's been really fun, like pulling all of that stuff out. Christmas is my favorite time of year. I feel just instantly happier whenever we have the whole house decorated. It's been really fun. My 4-year-old, he'll be 5 in March. He wanted to help a lot with the decorating this year, and this is the first year that he really understands like a lot of what's going on. Like, we watch Christmas movies, and he kind of understands like what to expect in the Christmas season. And we finished putting all the decorations up on the tree, and my husband put the lights on it. And my 4-year-old looked at me and he was like, "Wow, mommy, this is so beautiful." And it was really sweet. So I'm excited to finish up some decorations and get the whole house ready, and then do all of our traditions. We have a lot of traditions that my husband and I started while we were dating. We have a lot of movies that we have set to watch on different nights, and we do different activities during those movies. Like one night we usually watch Elf while we decorate the Christmas tree. That is the one thing that we changed this year because I wanted to decorate earlier this year. Well, usually the night of Thanksgiving, whenever we get home and we're by ourselves, we'll turn on Elf and we'll decorate the whole house. But this time we wanted to do that sooner. And we watched Winnie the Pooh Christmas. I think it's called a very Merry Pooh Bear or something like that. We watched that while we decorated this year. And then Elf will just be designated for maybe Thanksgiving evening, and we'll do something fun then. And then we'll have a night during December that we'll bake cookies. We used to do gingerbread cookies, but it's very involved to make gingerbread cookies, and neither of us really like them a whole lot. So we were like, why do we spend all of this time and effort and money? It's more expensive than like a regular cookie. And I was like, why do we spend all this time and money doing this? And neither of us really like the cookies. So now we make sugar cookies. And sometimes we do snickerdoodle. I think last year we did both. But anyway, I'm excited for all of the traditions that are to come. Let me know down below what some of your traditions are. I'm always excited to find something new that I can do with the boys. And we've been trying to think up some things that we can do with them. All right, like I said, I don't really have a whole lot to show you. I'll start off with talking about a little giveaway I'm doing over on my Instagram right now. I'm trying to remember. I think I'll put it up on the screen if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I wrote on the Instagram post that I'm closing the giveaway on Thursday at 8 p.m. But the little giveaway will have this bag that I made. This is my Winter Wonderland bag. I have a few left in my shop as well. And then I'll have this candle. It's from Hobby Lobby, but it smells really good. It's called Frosty Mocha Latte, and it smells exactly like that. Like a chocolate coffee with, I don't know, some peppermint in it, maybe. And then I've been on this tiny sweater ornament train lately. And so you'll get one of these, if you win, you'll get one of these little tiny hand knit sweaters. And it has like a little leather cord on it so you can hang it up on your tree. And then this skein of yarn, this is from Knit and Crochet, the K&C brand. And it is their Casey Splendid Superwash Base. It is 100% superwash merino fine wool, 150 grams, and it is 131 yards. I thought it would be fun to make a beanie with. But that is just a little giveaway I wanted to do for just the time of year. It's been a really fun and exciting time of year, and I've been feeling just happy with all the Christmas stuff going on, so I really wanted to do a giveaway. Now I'll go ahead and jump into my finished objects. That tiny sweater that I showed you, the tiny sweater ornaments have basically been all I've been working on. I finished one, two, trying to think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I fully finished 5 of the tiny sweaters this week. And I am making, let's see how many I have going started. I have 3 of them without sleeves in my bag right now. And I just cast on another one. My neighbors, I wanted to make one for my neighbors, their kids. And then I had a few women reach out to me and tell me that they wanted one for their Elf on the Shelves. So I went ahead and made a couple for those. And then I made some for my son, so it has their initials on it. One has an O, one has an L, and they turned out really cute. That pattern is it is the Tiny Sweater Ornament by Knit and Huga, and they use worsted weight yarn. So I had a bunch of blue sky fiber scraps from, I'll post a picture of it. I had made a Christmas shawl, a crocheted Christmas shawl last year using blue sky fibers yarn. So most of my tiny sweaters that I made have been with that yarn. I also had this really pretty, let me see if it's still in this bag. I have this really pretty like sky blue color, and it's like it's like sky blue, but also a little bit grayish. This is a beautiful blue, and I have no idea where it's from. It is the same exact texture as the blue sky fibers yarn that I've been using, so I'm assuming it's a blue sky fibers yarn, but I don't know where it's from. I don't know what I used it for because it was just a scrap. I only had a little bit left. So I don't know where it came from. Let me look. So I do, you know what? It does look the same as this. So a while ago, I went to the Craftivist in Atlanta and bought this little bundle of yarn. And it had, oh goodness, these are like just a bunch of mini skeins and whatnot that I've purchased. Oh, you know what? I could probably use this for the sleeves. I made a tiny sweater and I don't know if I have enough yarn for the sleeves, and I think this matches. Oh, not quite. Well, anyway, so I bought this little mini set, and there were a lot more. I used some for a hat a while ago. But I didn't really know what to do with worsted weight minis. I looked up patterns, and there were like a couple of hat patterns I could have made. Most of the patterns I find for minis are for DK weight or fingering weight. So these have just kind of been hanging out. They're only 5 grams a piece, so there's not, like, they don't go a super far way. And the little tiny sweater ornaments use about 13 grams depending on your gauge. So I haven't made any tiny sweaters with this stuff yet, but I've been thinking about it. But whenever I was talking about this, I thought about this little mini hank pattern because those are almost the same color. Like it could be the same thing, just a different dye lot maybe. I don't know, what is this called? See if it, October Sky. I just don't know. Do those look? This one does look quite a bit lighter, I feel like. I don't know, but I love this yarn and I wish I could remember what it was because I'd love to make myself a hat out of this maybe, or like a scarf. I really want a neutral scarf. I want to get more neutral yarns. I want to get some DK weight, rustic wool. I kind of want, because alpaca is so soft. I love the way this is 100% undyed baby alpaca, and I love how rustic it looks and how soft it is. So I would love to get more of this yarn and make myself a scarf. Maybe not this dark. They have, just because I usually wear like a lot of black, so I think I'd like something that's like a caramel maybe. But they have this in a few different shades of tan because it's undyed, so just whatever color their alpaca's wool. Is that right? And I don't know. We'll see. But I like this a lot. I was going to make my boys a hat out of this, but then I ended up making them a hat that matched their sweaters. So I don't know what I'll do with this. It is 100 grams of undyed baby alpaca. So maybe I can just go get another hank of this and just have a dark brown shawl or a dark brown scarf. Anyway, I'm so far off topic now, I don't even know where I was. I was talking about the tiny sweaters. Well, I think that's all I had to tell you about the tiny sweaters. They've been a lot of fun to make. They're pretty addictive. If you've never made a sweater before, this is a pretty good place to start. You don't do any short rows or anything, so you're not doing any neck shaping, but it does give you an idea of how to work the arms on a sweater. You put, just like a normal sweater, you put the armholes on hold. The stitches for the armholes, you put those on hold. And then you knit this is knit from the top down. So you'll knit the whole body of the sweater, and then you'll pick up the stitches for the sleeves and you'll knit them. So you kind of get like the taste of sweater knitting on a much, much smaller scale, much more digestible. And I think this might, if you're nervous about trying a sweater, but you really want to, this might calm your nerves a little bit because it really is so simple. And I think this will give you, if you're nervous about making a sweater, I think this might give you the boost of confidence that you need. Like, oh, that really isn't that hard. And doing it on a larger scale will take longer, but it'll be just as simple. All right. And the last whip I have to talk to you about today is this Muscle Burr beanie by Ysolda Teague. The pattern is by Ysolda Teague. The yarn that I am using is the Lucky brand 50% cotton, 50% wool. This colorway is blue coral. I got this yarn at Joann's. I'm almost done with this. I think I have to knit it like 18¼ inches and I'm at 16¼ so 2 inches left to go. I'm hoping I'll finish this today. I usually love gift knitting, but right now there's so many things that I want to make for me and my husband and my children that I'm like, all right, let's get these done as fast as I can so that I can go ahead and make the stuff for us. But I only have a few other things to make. I have to finish this off. I have to make a Sophie shawl, and then I have to make another scarf of some sort, but I don't think I want to do another Sophie shawl. So I don't know. We will see. But that is all I had to talk to you about today. I didn't really have a wide variety of things to show you because I already gave away the tiny sweater ornaments, and that's really all that I worked on this week besides the muscle wear. So hopefully next week there will be a little bit more of a variety. I'd really like to finish a pair of socks for me because I've been wearing my socks with I just got new sandals. I think I talked about this last week, and today it was like 58 degrees, which is crazy that it was that cold this morning because up until this morning it's been in the 80s. So it kind of jumped down, and I'm really hoping it stays there for the rest of the month. I love being able to wear sweaters and jackets, and now that I'm knitting socks, I love the way that my sandals and my knitted socks look together. So I'm really, really hoping that it stays this chilly. I am not holding out hope though, because we are in St. Augustine, Florida, and it usually goes back and forth between unbearably warm and nice out, like kind of nice out. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great week full of making and relaxing, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.